Questions for Jared?
Jared, you call up Matt from the Eagles. Just what are you expecting to see from him tonight?
I thought he was great in training camp for us, and through the exhibition games, he's off to a good start down there. See him play to his identity. He's got some bite to his game. He's a physical guy, brings another penalty killer in, some young legs, just changing the mix a little bit.
Does it help to play against a team like Boston that, it's a good team that not only can you guys, build your game up, but even maybe take some confidence out of a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. It's one way to look at it. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt regardless of the opponent. I mean, right now it's about us, right? Some of the things that we have to do to have success. So it's just another opportunity for us to get our game in order and get on track.
In the last game, you said you'd have to really go through it to find something that you like. Patrick Waugh said post-game he thought they gave up too much in the third period. Is there anything in the third period you can, use?
I think our expected goals for was 4.2 again, so it's high. Creating chances isn't and hasn't been the issue so far this year. So we didn't capitalize on enough of them. I thought we missed the net a few times, but like on the offensive side of it, we did some good things again.
Are there, those results aside, are there specific process things you're looking for tonight? Like
Yeah.
On the defensive side, is what you're looking for?
Yeah, everything we talked about from day one of training camp, and then repeated again. Yeah, there's lots of things I'm looking for. It's all mostly on the defensive side of it. Yeah, starts in the offensive zone. Go
What
ahead.
did you think of Ludvig's game, his first game in?
It's pretty good. Yeah, it was okay. You know what? He made some really nice plays on the offensive side of it, which I wasn't really expecting, but he was in on a few really nice scoring chances. He defended pretty good. I thought he was okay for his first game. Surprised me in a couple areas, though, on the offensive side of things.
Long wasn't out there this morning. Is he going to miss tonight?
Yeah, he is.
Same thing with Shillington. Will he stay in the lineup as well?
Yeah.
What did you think of his game last game?
It was okay. Yeah, it was okay. I think there's areas to improve on, Some of his puck play wasn't great. I think it's usually a strength of his game. And having said that, he did make some really nice plays, almost sent Mikko in on a breakaway, etc. But he was okay.
You mentioned at the end of the last game, Druin might be reevaluated. Do you have an update?
I don't have an update on him yet. No.
I imagine there's some frustration with these mistakes being related to process since you have been drilling this home since preseason
Yeah.
opened. Have you had to reevaluate how you communicate with your players?
No. I try to make it as clear and concise as I possibly can, and show examples of it. So, not that I'm not reevaluating everything that we're doing, but when it comes to the way I try to deliver the message to the players, it's pretty clear. I don't know if I can make it any more clear.
Is it just an exit? Obviously, I don't think you think it's a lack of understanding of players not knowing what they want to do. What is it? Especially for that last game, is it execution? Is it effort? What part of the game is?
I think we lacked in both of those areas, to be honest with you. It's not I really liked our compete level and the effort level that we played with in game 1 and game 2, and at times in game 3, it's some of that without the puck. We're not digging in away from the puck, at the point of the puck, in front of our net. Some of the detail of getting back above pucks in the offensive zone has really been hurting us. The bulk of our scoring chances are coming off the rush. So there's some things that we have to do there, and we're not doing them consistently. So I think when we do it right, we're turning lots of pucks back and going on them and creating on the offensive side of things, and we're not doing it right. We're giving up chances. So right now, as good as we were defensively in a few of those areas in game 1 and 2, game 3, we just traded chances and left it up for grabs.
Is it, and I think I asked you about this in camp, but is this where you're missing Arturi and Val and Gabe and now Joe too? Because the defensive players, we thought, losing all these great offensive players, you suffer offensively, but it seems like you're suffering defensively without it.
Yeah, well, they're very trusted, highly reliable good to great defensive players, all those guys. But the message is, like, realistically, checking and playing away from the puck, yeah, there's skill and ability involved in that, but it's hard work and commitment is the two words that we keep bringing up.
Coach, you break this down when you're going through a stretch like this, you sort of break games down in chunks, like, okay, let's just go have a good 5 minutes or a good 10 minutes or a good
Yes.
period. Is that kind of the message?
Yeah, we talk a lot about playing 5 minutes at a time and just focusing on you, because that takes you through like 2 shifts per line. You know what I mean? And regardless of how good it goes, and that way when there's momentum swings too, like it's easy, you know, if you didn't have a great 5 minutes, you try and get it back on track. And so we've been doing that for years.
Good, thank you.
Thank you.
A tough test tonight against the high-powered Boston Bruins offense. Just what's the mentality coming into this one? You guys have been goldfishes. Forget the last 3 games. Kind of just focus on tonight.
Yeah, I think it's important for us to learn from the first 3 games, but also move on from them, because we got a new test tonight against a really good team. So I think for us, we just got to bring a strong defensive game tonight. That's something that's been missing for us, and then let the offense take care of itself.
What do you feel needs to maybe change defensively? I get the team defense. I'll be honest, I don't think you guys have looked that bad. I think you've got some tough bounces in the net, but what do you really want to kind of maybe hone in on, or is something specific that you'd like to adjust?
I think just compete in our own end. I mean, we had a big talk this morning, and we need to start winning more puck battles and beating guys one-on-one in our own end, and that's what our defense is going to start with, is competing, and then from there on we've been okay system-wise, but it's got to start with winning some battles and competing down low.
Have you guys been able to sort of keep the positivity? We talked to Sam, you guys are scoring a lot of goals. You haven't played horrible hockey collectively. Is the positivity still there? Are you finding ways to be like, okay, we did this good, let's just keep going, incremental moments of positivity?
Yeah, I mean, there has been really good things we've done in the first 3 games, so it's important for us to look at those and keep on doing them, but at the same time clean up on the defensive side of the puck too, and I think we'll come out on top.
What are you looking at coming up against the Boston Bruins and basically how to kind of shut down their top scorers?
Yeah, I mean, they got some elite skill over there and some bigger guys that'll finish checks over there, so I think for us it's just giving those top guys no time and space. Don't let them do what they want to do in the offensive zone, and just shut things down for them.
Thank you.
Sam, a big one tonight against Boston. Obviously, a tough stretch to start the year, but you come in with a pretty decently high-powered offense tonight. Does the game plan change, or is it just sort of getting back to basics for you guys right now?
I think sort of just back to the basics. I think it's pretty obvious we need to work on our team defense here tonight. That's been a bit of a struggle for us the past few games. So the scoring power is definitely there, and that'll come, but we just got to start with team defense.
Specifically, what do you think needs to be adjusted from the last few games? I truthfully don't think there were that many errors in games 1 and 2 necessarily across the board. I thought you looked great with Calvin. Is there anything just you're honing in on specifically?
Kind of like I just said, just going back to team defense, I think we definitely need to be stronger around our net, not allowing any second chances. That happened a few times last game, I know for myself, and I guess just better on our reloads and just getting back quicker, I guess, so we can get into our defensive structure.
Coach just talked about the room feeling a little bit heavy at times, but he seems like a very upbeat and positive person. You seem the same. What are the positives kind of that you've taken away just to kind of sort of keep yourselves up and not,
I mean, I think just the fact that we are scoring a lot of goals, and as soon as we figure out how to minimize their amount of goals, then it should be no problem for us if we continue just scoring. I mean, five goals a game, whatever we're getting. So it's not like our first 2 games are really that bad. Last game, I think we took a little step back, but yeah, we're due for a win here.
in a situation like this, do you break it up into shift by shift chunks, period by period, 5-minute hits at a time, just in terms of let's do the right thing for one shift or the next shift, or where's your kind of perspective?
I've always been a one shift at a time type of guy. I know a lot of guys do that too. But yeah, you just have to be present. You can't be looking forward to later in the game. Looking forward to the next power play. You have to just take it shift by shift and see where it goes.
Yeah, thanks.